welcome you to the first segment of like a mini series on my channel, Tea with Deejjj. I got some tea. Thought you guys would enjoy that. You guys should have some tea at home too. For this particular rant, I needed a super. I had to go out to Big B and get a 24-ounce of tea. So that tells you that this is going to be an interesting topic. When is a good time to talk about it? No, we're not going to have the sex talk on this channel. You know what it is. I know what it is. We don't need to talk. When is it a good time to talk about slavery? When is it a good time to talk about whitewashing? When is it a good time to talk about inequality? When is it a good time to talk about discrimination? Not just discrimination in the black community. I'm talking about discrimination in black community, Latino communities, Asian communities, LGBT communities, women. When is it a good time to talk about all of that? Because we seem to have an issue with talking about that. If you guys don't want to talk about it, what do you guys want to talk about, America? It's a simple question, so I'm about to go look. Here's my handy dandy phone. Let's see what's trending on Twitter. Oh, okay. Number 3 is it is National Chocolate Day. Oh, Eat Tonight just said that Sierra and Russell Wilson are married. Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian, their baby is fine. So that's what the hell you guys want to talk about with the chaos that's going. 1/3 of my whole social media is even recognizing or even talking about the disaster and the horrendous tragedies that happened within these last 48 hours. Because not one, but 2 black men have been murdered in the hands of the police again. We're not even going to say anything about it? So these 2 lives don't even matter. But what is more important is we have chocolate, I guess. The fact of the matter is, America, we've become so desensitized to the murders, killings, and mass shootings of minorities. Most of you can't even grieve if you are not the party affected. Now, I literally want that to sink in. You can't grieve because it wasn't your family. You can't grieve because it wasn't your race, ethnicity, or culture. You can't grieve because it wasn't you. And that is a selfish thing to think about. So, I'm going to rephrase this question. When do we stop talking about the unnecessary bullshit and start talking about the things that matter? Not just matter for us in the present day, but matter to future generations to come. When can we start addressing that hashtag all lives matter when Black Lives Matter? When can we start talking about not all cops, but the select few who use power and illegitimate authority to purpose their own agenda? When can I, as a black woman, feel safe and not fear to have kids one day? When can we think as a whole country, not just select few individuals, not just select few communities, but when can we as a whole country understand that if the roles have been reversed, I have a damn good reason to feel vulnerable, afraid, and pissed as hell. Come on, America. I mean, like, it's not rocket science. It's not me being petty. It's not me in the black community being whiny. These are lives. These are our lives. And they're toys. To know that my life, my brother's life, my mom's life, my dad's life, my whole family's lives are just little playthings that the nation can just get rid of as they please. I have every reason to be pissed as hell. This tea just keeps on getting better with each paragraph. We can't use excuses anymore because there are no more. That doesn't scare you that there are lives literally dispensable at the hands of our nation. Because it scares the hell out of me. And I kind of already know how some of these comments are going to go.
But Deejjj, if he hadn't resisted arrest, he wouldn't have died.
In an ideal world, I would say yeah, but this is not an ideal world. Okay, just you are being pulled over for being you, resisting or not, you already have that target sign on your back. So it doesn't matter if I resist or not. 75 to 25% chance that I'm gonna die.
But Deejjj, they shouldn't look like thugs.
And some of you shouldn't look like child molesters and perverts, but you don't see me trying to clock your ass with a gun.
But Deejjj, they make me feel so uncomfortable.
And there are a majority of you assholes that make me uncomfortable. But you don't see me trying to get your racist ass shot.
But Deejjj, maybe they deserved it.
If you can sit there and tell me that Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old boy, when he was shot, just being a 12-year-old boy, deserved to die, I'm gonna need you to remove yourself from my page, my channel, my airspace, just to be safe, let's say about 6 states away. To put it simply, my vulnerability, my fear, and my skepticism under white supremacy doesn't get to make you feel uncomfortable. And I want you to guess why. If the answer isn't obvious, it's not because it fell out of my unholy butt. Racism was created and born from white supremacy. But just because it was created doesn't mean we have to continue it. Doesn't mean it can't be destroyed. Racism is a thing because we continue to make it a thing. And the fact that we can't even say racism or discrimination proves it's an it. So I'm gonna ask again, when is it a good time to talk about it? Before or after I'm dead, America? It should be now.
These ain't water guns, and please save all our sons and daughters, what we're fighting for. 'Cause these ain't water guns.